Welcome in. My name's Ryan. I'll be your pilot. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Boys and girls, I want to talk about a little bit of a rumor coming around, and I'm really excited about it. This is the potential of Corey Davis coming back to the New York Jets. This coming from NFL rumors. There is a lot of speculation that the New York Jets, Corey Davis, could rejoin the team in November. The team showed a lot of support to Davis when he stepped away from the team and retired. Davis has 3,879 yards and 17 touchdowns in his career. Now, what is important to note is that Corey Davis did not officially retire. He didn't turn in his paperwork for retirement. He never used the term retired. And the Jets never gave up his rights. He's on the inactive retired list, which means the Jets retain his rights for the rest of the season. So if Corey Davis did get that itch to come back, he would be able to slot right into the New York Jets roster, and he would easily be wide receiver number 2, in my opinion. I really hope Corey Davis comes back. I was hoping he was going to be here for the entirety of the season because I thought there was a great opportunity for him to excel with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. Now, obviously, we don't have Aaron Rodgers anymore, so there's a little bit of sadness there, but at the very least, he was one of, if not Zach Wilson's favorite target, like to the point where we were getting really frustrated that Zach Wilson was not targeting Garrett Wilson last year as much as he should have. Corey Davis can provide a reliable safety blanket with a big body, a huge catch radius, and a potential red zone type threat for the New York Jets. And this would be right when the Jets need it the most, because you're going down into the final cold stretches of your season when that type of body type receiver or possession type receiver is oh so important, and the Jets needing to get something sparked on offense. This would be absolutely huge. Now, I don't know the circumstances that surrounded Corey Davis and the decision he made to step away from the game, because if it's injury based, he's missed a few games over the course of the last few years. His stats in 2021, 492 yards, 4 touchdowns. Last year, 536 yards, 2 touchdowns. He played in 9 games in 2021, and he played in 13 games last year. So health has been a little bit of concern for Corey Davis, and he's made a good amount of money. Like, look, he never got the monster contract. He got a good contract from the New York Jets, but not one of those like mega wide receiver deals. But he's made enough money to live a very happy life the rest of his days, and he can spend it with his kids that are still very, very young. So Corey Davis, someone who's 28 years old, could he be thinking as the team starts to get a little hotter, maybe there's a little, I think that the confusing part for me is that there was so much excitement around this team leading into the season, and you had Aaron Rodgers on the roster, but now Corey Davis, like at that point in time, wanted to step away. So I guess there's some theories or speculation as to why that could have been. Maybe the Jets were asking Corey Davis to take a pay cut, which I don't know if that necessarily is the correct thing. We did have a lot of wide receivers on the roster, so there was this weird struggle for roster spots. Maybe there's some outlandish situation where the Jets were like, hey, we got to have our undrafted free agents now. Why don't you spend some time with your kids, come back around the playoffs? Something along those lines. I don't know. Look, I don't know how truthful this is. I feel like Corey Davis could be very happy just riding off into the sunset and actually being retired. But there is a large portion of me that really wants to see Corey Davis as a New York Jet, because he's someone that I wanted to be here. It's not someone I wanted to move off from, and I would have been happy to have him be second fiddle to Garrett Wilson all season long. Now, I would even go so far as to say, hey, if the Jets have to throw a little extra cheddar towards Corey Davis's way to convince him to come out of retirement because you were not successful trading for any wide receivers at the deadline, you are seemingly one injury away from devastation on the wide receiver front if you're the New York Jets. I want Corey Davis back. Corey Davis, if you're watching this, on the off chance you're doing it, I hope you've had enough family time. I can understand family time. I got 2 young kids. I just had my second kid in August, so I totally understand wanting to spend time with your family, because it's literally what I'm doing right now. So I would just love to see you back on a football field, because I really like the way you play football. And look, this is something that I think the Jets could really use. I'm hoping Corey Davis is missing the old brotherly love from inside the locker room. So boys and girls, let me know your thoughts. Do you think Corey Davis might come out of hibernation or come back to the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Is there any truth to this rumor? Does it have any legs? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, go Jets.
Jets!